Hey yo, what's good people? Experience share bringing you this time a never used match. Yeah, I think it's never used. This one actually happened quite a while ago. I think MacMortar is now RU and at this time it was NU, so you can see how old it is. Anyway, the team I was using is composed of Misdreavus, a bulky set, Camerupt, especially defensive, Cryogonal, Swallow, Mesprit, and Magmortar. I think Magmortar is Scarf, Mesprit is Subcalm Mind, Camerupt is probably especially defensive as well as Cryogonal with the Rapid Spin. Anyway, his team is composed of Bastiodon, Tauros, Sunflora, Gardevoir, Pikachu, and Glaceon. So I was predicting him to lead off with Bastiodon, so I'm gonna lead off with my Camerupt. But before jumping to the battle, let me just put on some music. Victini song for the win. Okay, let's go. So, I did predict his Bastiodon lead and I was right. So, first turn I'm gonna go for the Earth Power, not wanting to play any games because that thing can wall my team. He switches to Gardevoir, makes a good play, and then I switch to Magmortar, not really sure why. I really don't know what I was predicting here. Then I switch out, going to my Misdreavus to take this thing one-on-one because I know I can probably take his hits. And I go for Will-O-Wisp, completely forgetting about the Synchronize, and he has a Long Berry, so I pretty much burned myself in the process. But I realized I was faster, so first I'm gonna go for a Pain Split because I think it would do a little bit more than Shadow Ball. The HP bar is bugged, but once it gets hit, you guys can see. So he was left at 42. I go into my Swallow, go for a Brave Bird, and activate my Flame Orb right here and get the Guts boost. Since he sent in his Tauros and not his Bastiodon, I'm predicting him to be Scarf, so I switch to my camera to take the Stone Edge, and I don't take that well at all. Really not sure. I could guess this thing is banded, but I really don't know calcs in never used tier, so I was not sure. Anyway, I take this opportunity to set up my rocks because I don't think he's gonna risk going for another Stone Edge, and I know I can be one-on-one this Sunflora because I know I could take an Earth Power from that range, and I'm just gonna go for 2 Lava Plumes, take out the Sunflora, and there we go. So 5 versus 4. Now he sends in his Tauros. I know he's gonna go for an Earthquake, but might as well leave in Camerupt. I mean, it's not gonna be that useful. It actually would be against his Bastiodon, but oh well. So I know I have Levitate, so I can spawn his Tauros's Earthquakes, and I go for an Ice Beam. Just not to predict anything, just go for a straight move in general. Now his Bastiodon is out. I'm gonna go into my Magmortar as he goes for the Toxic. Now he gets Leftovers Recovery, and I'm going to miss. Wait, not yet. Never mind. He's going to go back to Sturdy, and this is actually awful. And my Focus Blast misses on the Protect, does not matter. And I'm able to get a Focus Blast off, but he lives because of Sturdy. And he's gonna go for a rest, so he's back to Sturdy again, and this thing is just going to wall my Magmortar to hell. He goes for nothing, and I miss my Focus Blast, which is horrible. I could have taken it out after the first one, but luckily I do hit the second one, and I bring it back down to Sturdy again, and I am going to be extremely low, and he's gonna go for Protect, just to stall me out a little bit, and make sure I die. If I were him, I would probably risk my miss, and which actually happened, and go for a rest, but it's his choice, and I can easily bring in my Swallow. Even though he 4 times resists the Facade, I know it's Gust boosted, and I pack a lot of power. So Bastiodon goes down, and he sends in Pikachu. Well, I know I can outspeed, so I'm gonna go for Facade, kill it, and he has Glaceon, I believe, and Tauros left. He brings in Tauros. I'm still afraid he's Choice Scarf. So I'm going to switch out into my Cryogonal, just pretty much as that fodder, because it's not going to be that useful against his Glaceon anyway. And it's 2 versus 2. I send in my Mesprit, and I wanted to get as much damage as possible on Tauros so that I could kill it off with Swallow's Quick Attack. And I do 53 HP, that is a very good amount. Now I'm going to keep going for Psychics as he switches to Glaceon. Eats 1 Psychic to the face, does 34, so it's a 3-hit KO. I know I can take 1 Ice Beam and I'm faster, so I should be able to get out of this thing very easily. As you can see, Signal Beam doesn't even take me out from that range. And I'm able to kill it off with a Psychic, and now he's going to send in his Tauros again. And I think he's gonna go for Return or something. But after rocks damage, I am pretty sure I can take him out. He goes for stone and it doesn't really matter. And at this point, I do have quick attack with my swallow to finish off the game. But what I did, I asked him in the end of the battle if his Tauros was Scarf, and he said he wasn't. He was Choice Banded. So this guy bluffed me. Like, he bluffed the Scarf so well, I was just playing safe all the time. I mean, I knew I could probably win as long as I had one hit off on that Tauros, because I was banking on quick attack to win anyway. But damn, I think that Stone Edge on Gemrupt would have gave me the calculation damage to guess that he was actually Choice Banded. But since this never used tier match, I really don't want to calc things because I don't play it seriously anymore. So yeah, that was a fun match, a very close 1-0 victory for me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and I'll sure to bring more. So